Okay. So, a very pleasant good morning to all the dignitaries present over here. First of all, I would like to give my sincere thanks to the Director of IoT Academy for giving me this wonderful opportunity to deliver the lecture on the topic Artificial Intelligence in Commerce. So, thank you, ma'am. Okay, we start this session. So as you all know that in this digital age, we all are using different technologies. That means we all are familiar with the various technology and we are techno-friendly. But particularly if we are talking about the commerce, so in the commerce we can say that it has transformed the way how we live, how we think, how we work, and how we shop. So we can say that in the commerce area, it is totally a digital revolution by integrating the artificial intelligence, so which has changed the total business scenario of the commerce. Now we will come to our topic, artificial intelligence. So it is represented by AI, and it is a set of various techniques which enables the computers to mimic or behave like an intelligent human. Now, the next is AI commerce. So when we are using the techniques of artificial intelligence in the field of commerce, they are known as AI commerce. So the techniques of the artificial intelligence, it can be used in the various aspects of the commerce because we have the different purpose like this. We have to arrange our different processes and functions. We have to make the shopping experience better, and we have to increase the efficiency level of our business. So that's why we are using the artificial intelligence in the field of the commerce. Now, the next is role of artificial intelligence in the commerce. So we have seen that the artificial intelligence, it is playing a vital role in the field of the commerce by automating, simplifying, and optimizing the various processes and the functions of the business. And it has also changed the way how the commerce operates by the product recommendations and the customer service to the fraud detection and the supply chain management. Now, next we are coming that how this artificial intelligence, it can be applied in the various areas of the commerce. So these are the application of the artificial intelligence in the commerce, like handling the customer data, inventory management, customer relationship management, chatbots, image and voice search, recommendation system, after-sales service, sales improvement, and pricing optimization. So these are the different aspects which one by one we are going to understand that how the artificial intelligence can be better for the commerce.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt, ma'am. The slides are not changing, ma'am.
Slides are not changing.
Yeah. Now it's correct, ma'am.
It's correct.
Yeah. Ma'am, can you put the full screen, ma'am?
This is not on the full screen?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, now?
No, ma'am.
Just a minute, ma'am. I'm sharing the data. Now, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. It's correct. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so first aspect of the commerce where we can choose the artificial intelligence, it is handling the customer data. So when we are seeing our business, so if we are going 50 years or 100 years back, we can see that the scale of the business, it was conducted at a very small scale. And we can see that very few varieties were there where the people, they were dealing and they were buying. So at that time, there was no need. That means one person can handle many things. But if we see the present time, and we can see here, there are the endless list of the products. That means a company has many products. They are dealing in many products, and they have also the numerous number of the buyers. So we have to manage their personal details, like for an example, their contact details, their addresses, their email address, their residential, their phone details, many things we have to manage. So when we see that the customer data, so it is not possible for the human being to handle them and manage them in the physical form. So that's why we need to use the different techniques of the artificial intelligence. They can help us in many form. Like if you want to know the daily sales of your business, that means how much units you have sold, how much volume you have generated, how much demands you have satisfied. So there is the artificial intelligence which can help you. Then the number of the orders received in any particular area. So if you have a different market and if you want to know the particular market, if you want to generate a particular report of a particular segment, so the artificial intelligence is there and they can present you some data which can give you the details of the orders with regards to a separate section. So next is artificial intelligence. It is also helping us with the different information to understand the consumer behavior and their buying pattern. So first, we will take a brief overview of the consumer behavior. Actually, the consumer behavior, it is the reaction or the response of the consumer towards a product. So when the new product is coming to the market, how you are responding, that means what you are doing. Are you thinking to buy that product or you don't want to buy that product? So this is your consumer behavior, your reaction towards a product. Buying pattern, that means how many times you are buying a product, or when you are buying, that means you are buying on regular basis or you are buying on rarely you are buying or occasionally you are buying. So artificial intelligence system, it gives you the information about the past history of the consumer and their buying pattern. So if you have all these details, so these details are going to help you in making a proper decision with regards to your business. And with the previous details, what you can also do, you can predict about the future demand of your customer and you can satisfy them in the best way. So this is the first aspect where the artificial intelligence can be used in the commerce, that we can handle and manage our consumer data. Next is inventory management. It is the second aspect where the AI can be used. So inventory management, it is the answer of these 5 questions which are displayed on the screen. The number one is who. That means who bought or supplied the goods. So you can manage your inventory if you have complete details about your consumer and your suppliers or the distributors. That means who are the person from whom you are going to buy the raw material, or you have already purchased them, or you have sold your product to them. So that means if you don't have these information, next time you cannot make the purchase of the raw material. So you should have all these information about this. Next is what products are involved. So what products are involved, that means what kind of the products in mainly you are dealing, and what kind of the products the consumers are frequently buying. So if you have the artificial intelligence technique, that means you have the complete knowledge that which product are in great demand and they are mainly purchased by the consumers. The next is where are your goods located. That means where your godown, warehouse, and where are mainly the products they are demanded. So you have the complete details of the location and the order details. That means you can take a proper decision about the future programs. Next is when do they need to be received or delivered. That means the time. That means when a buyer is buying a product, when he or she is buying. Like in India, we are celebrating many festivals, and many of us, we are buying a particular product on specific occasion. Like for an example, the Rakhi festival is coming, and if the companies, if they have the proper data of the past year, they can know that in July, August, or September, these are the months where the people are investing, they are buying Rakhis. That means they have the complete knowledge that what is the exactly the time period where the people are demanding a product. So that means in future, whenever you will plan for these 3 months, before these 3 months, you have to make arrangements of these products. So these products, they should be in your inventory. Next is why did the transaction happen? So why the people, they are buying a particular product? What is the reason behind this? So you should have the complete understanding of this. Okay. So these are the 5 questions and the answers which around which the inventory management is based. So when we talk about the artificial intelligence is not helping in implementing the proper policies and plan, but it is also helping us in managing our inventory in the right at the right place and at the right time. Next is understanding how much inventory we are holding and how much more is needed. So AI is also helping you to give a complete details about your present inventory, present stock. That means how much unit are in your stock at this point of time, and how much more is needed to fulfill the demand of the consumer. So if you don't have these details, you cannot make the supply as per the demand, and when the consumer demands they are not fulfilled, they will switch to you and they will go to another store. So this is how the AI is helping for the inventory management. The next thing that we have a current demand and we may have some future demand. Like for an example, presently the consumers, they are demanding 100 units, and we know on the basis of the past records that after 2 days there will be 150 units demand. So this 50 units balance we have to manage, we have to arrange according to the demand, we have to make supply. So artificial intelligence, it is bringing a balance, it is correlating between the current demand and future demand. So it is helping in making the proper supply as according to the demand. So it is an aspect how the artificial intelligence, it is helping in managing and handling the inventory. Next is customer relationship management, which is known as the CRM system. Actually, the CRM system, it revolves around the consumer and their satisfaction. So like present marketing, it is telling us that consumer is the king of the market. So whatever consumer is demanding, we have to arrange these things. We have to produce a product. We have to provide the services as per the consumer needs and wants. So CRM, it is a kind of the approach which is help us to interact and communicate with our current and potential future customers. And definitely it is giving you the idea about your future sales. If you want to increase your sale, if you want to make better your services, you can take the need from the CRM technique. So CRM, it is there to make the good relation between the company and the buyer. So CRM approach, it is applied when we have a particular technique or the artificial intelligence method. So that means it is using some kind of the software, and with the help of the software, it is managing all the data. Like you can see in this system, in this slide, we have a particular system in which whenever we are going to a store, we are asked to give some details about your personal characteristics. Like for an example, your date of birth, they are asking many times, they are asking about your email, about your professions. So they are collecting all these information and they have a database. So this database can be used for improving the customer services and making the customer and the company relationship better. So the company is collecting many personal details of the consumers, and on the basis of these details, they are tracking your details, they are tracking your search, and they are sending you, because they have to work for the better relationship. So how we can better, how we can improve our relationship with our buyer when we are making them happy. How you can make them happy when you are asking, when you are working for their profits. So whenever the company has all the details of the consumers, what the company can do, company can give you many offers. Like for an example, we are going to the Domino's and we are eating pizza. So they are asking about some contact details. So whenever we are giving the contact details, and the next time whenever the offer comes, so this offer, it will come to your mobile in form of the text message. Sometimes they are doing you email, and by this they are increasing their sale. So this is the technique that how we can improve our relationship with our buyer. So CRM, it is an approach where the AI can help it. Next is the loyalty cards. So with the help of these details, the company can work for issuing the loyalty cards. Actually, what is the loyalty cards? Loyalty card, that means when continuously or constantly you are buying the same brand from the same store, same products if you are buying, that means you are loyal to a particular company. So if you are loyal to the company should appreciate you. So if the company is appreciating you, it is issuing some loyalty cards, as like we are going to the Big Bazaar and Reliance Trends and which site we are going, and they are issuing us some cards. These cards are known as the loyalty cards. So how these loyalty cards will work? Actually, these loyalty cards will work. That means when next time if you are buying, and automatically the points will be added to your loyalty card. That means the companies, they are initiating the different loyalty programs, and the different types of the loyalty programs the company is initiating. Like sometimes they're giving you discounts, sometimes the points are automatically added in the system, and next time when you make purchase, then automatically some monetary benefits will be given to you. So you can see that how we are using. Next thing, that as we see the buyers, we all are different from each other, and the artificial intelligence can be used to increase the customer value and profitability. The next is when we have the database of the past history of the buying. That means what kind of the products they are buying, and in which and how they are buying, frequently they are buying or not. So it can help us to identify our target marketing and our target customers. So as like the CRM approach, it is not only working for the betterment of the relationship between the company and the buyer, it is also helping a company for the expansion of its business. Like for example, market segmentation and target marketing, they can be done only with the help of the artificial intelligence. Like market segmentation, that means you can see in this slide, we have the different colored people. Okay, so like red, blue and sky blue we have, and you can see that every person has a different requirement. Every person has a different taste, likes, dislikes. They all are different from each other. So the company cannot adopt a same technique, same method, and cannot satisfy all. So that's why that what the company is doing on the basis of their buying habits. Like for an example, the company has the record of all the past purchases. Like the many people of a particular area, they are buying costly products. Some people, they are buying the low priced product. So on the basis of these things, the company can segment its market. That means the company can divide whole consumers into the different groups. And these groups, they have the same requirements. And according to the different segments, the company can prepare its strategy. So when the company can see that it has 3 groups, you can see on the screen, it has 3 groups, 3 segments, we can call them. And after dividing the market into the different segments, what the company can do, company can select any segment as the target market. Target market, it is the market where the company can feel that we have the maximum chances of the profit and we can expand our business. So if we have the great demand in a particular segment or the business, that means we have to select that market. We have to select that segment as our target market. So the artificial intelligence, it is also helping a company in selecting the target market, in dividing the market into the different groups, as well as to improve the relationship with the company and the buyers. Next, we have chatbots. So we can see that many of us, we are familiar with some technology, but we have also some people, they are not familiar with some technologies, that how they have to go to different websites, how they have to search the different products or the companies. So it is very difficult for them. So companies, they have identified this problem, and because of this, many consumers, they are switching one website and they are going to the another website. So they are switching it and they are going to the another website where they can find the product easily. So the companies, after identified this problem, they are taking help of the artificial intelligence techniques, and these techniques are used. As you can see that when they are visiting some new website, there is a pop-up window, there is a chat box, it will appear on your window, and there is an assistant is there, and they can, like 24 hours, you can avail all kind of the customer services. So if you are facing any problem, that so you can go, you can ask that particular person. So there is a person, there is a Google Assistant, and they can predict that you are facing some kind of the problem. So whenever you are going, you are visiting new website, they can ask you your problems. They can ask you that what they can do for you. If you are facing any kind of the problem, they have all the solution. So this is happens because of only artificial intelligence, and it has also working for the better customer services, because many companies, they are claiming that they are providing good services, but actually in the practical life, when we are going, when we are visiting, we are facing problems. So artificial intelligence, it is good for all of us. Next is image and voice search. So if we talk about the searching, that I want to buy a product, I have some kind of the image in my mind because I have seen this product with someone else. Yes, so I have some kind of image in my mind, but I don't know what the product is called. So here there's no problem because the AI is there and it is helping us. So if you have this kind of image, you can directly upload to the websites and they can tell you that what this product it is called. So this is called as image search. The next thing what you can do, that if you're going to a particular website and when there are many products are shown, you don't know the name, but you can directly point towards a product and it will, the complete details about the product, it will appear on your screen. So definitely it is eliminating the need of keyword search. So many times we are facing this problem, and the artificial intelligence techniques, they are here with us to help us in finding a right product which we want. The next thing about the voice search. So we have many people who are illiterate, or we can say that they are language illiteracy is there. They don't know the language. They don't know how to type. They don't know how to write, what to say. They don't have any information. Like for an example, like if there is a person and who doesn't know how to type a particular thing or how to search, but he know, like if he wants to sing a song, so what he can do, that he can directly voice search option is there, he can directly click and he can say the song, he can sing the song, and directly the song will appear. So these are the techniques which are used in current time, and you can see that how easy our life is. So because of the artificial intelligence, we can see that at what level our business is going, and image and voice search, they are helping us, because many of us, we don't know how to use the particular technology. We are not techno friendly. So because of these technologies can help us in this particular thing. The next is recommendation system. So artificial intelligence, it is also helping us in recommending a particular product, or its size, or its color, or a particular brand. So recommendation system we have, and because of the artificial intelligence, so whenever we are visiting a particular website, we are going on a website and we are typing some thing about a product. So for an example, if I have to take admission in higher educational institutions, I will type this thing in the Google, I will search about this thing, and after searching these things, the result will be appears. So when the result will be appear on my window, so I can get all the details and I can go for my work. Next time when I will come back to my system, and if I will see that if I'm searching something else, so in this situation also, what can AI do? AI can help me, like can recommend me many things. Like for an example, if I have seen 5 higher educational institutions, next 3 or 4, it can show like one pop-up window will appear on my screen, and I can see that what I have already searched. So because of the past search or liking, if you have liked the products, if you have added this particular product into the cart, or if you're frequently buying a product. So from the website, if you're frequently buying a product, they know your consumer behavior. They can predict your consumer behavior, that what is your buying pattern, which product in future you are going to buy. So they can easily identify this thing. they can expect this thing, and they can recommend you the best thing. So many things we can see, we can take help from the AI in the field of the commerce. The next thing, like we can understand this with another example, like if I want to go to some place for a tour, and in this situation, if I'm searching this thing, so again and again in the future, some next thing will appear automatically on my window. And the next thing, that they can also recommend the thing which are related to the previous search. Like for an example, if I purchase a laptop, in this situation, they know that if I purchase a laptop, I will also need a pen drive or the hard disk. So they know this thing, they know my buying pattern, that with this laptop, I may need these things. So they can show this thing to me. That means this is the artificial intelligence which can recognize your behavior, and on the basis of the behavior, they can suggest you. So there is a recommendation system. That means there is no human beings, but there is a particular technique. There is a technology which is friendly to you, which is helping to you. Next is after sales service. So after sales service is also one aspect where the commerce is involved in present time, because the consumer satisfaction, it is our top priority. And for satisfying them, we are providing the different services after the final sale. So after sale services are services which are provided after the final sale. You have sold a product, but after selling the product, you want to know the experience of your consumer. So this is called after sale services. Actually, what is the need of artificial intelligence in this after sale service? That means when we are deciding to buy a product, we have some kind of expected satisfaction. That means we think something, that after buying the product, this problem, it will be sorted out, and we are going to gain by using this particular product. So this is called as the expected satisfaction. But when we have purchased a product, so after purchasing a product, we have the actual satisfaction. What is the meaning of actual satisfaction? What actually you have received, what actually the services, what are the benefits of the services for you. So if there is a gap between the expected satisfaction and actual satisfaction, there are the more chances of the consumer dissatisfaction. So if there will be a less gap, that means we can say that yes, our consumer, they are happy. So all the companies, they have to make effort for satisfying their consumer. So artificial intelligence can play an important role in providing after sales services in a better way, because these after sales services, they are provided on the basis of the different things. So you can see here, these are the different types of the after sales services which are provided, like installation we have, user training we have, documentation, routine maintenance, and emergency repair, online support, warranty, part supply, and upgrade. So these are the different key elements of the after sales services. Now this is a foolproof mechanism or the system where we can see that the after sales services are provided, and the problems of the consumers, they are solved. You can see that it is the technologies of the artificial intelligence, they are used here. So if you have some kind of the problem, what you can do, you can complain to the higher authorities, where the helpline things are given, some contact details are given, some email addresses are given. So you can directly enter, and you can redress your problems. You can tell your problems to these contact details, and when these requests, that means your personal requests, your problems, they are transferred to the higher authorities. So if you have any kind of the technology related problems, like if you have purchased any mobile phone or any laptops where you are facing some problem, some technical faults are there, and you have to replace, you have to get it replaced them, or you have to change some part. Okay, so in this situation, you are going to the company and you are asking about the after sales services. So you can see that your request is entered, and with the help of the software and technologies, one technician will come to you and all things are sorted out. So after sales services are based on the records and the information of the consumers to whom we have to give the services or not. It is totally based on your purchase history. So many times we can see that when we are buying a product, so next 1 year or 2 years, free services are given by the company to the consumer. If free services are given, that means the company has to maintain the record of 1 or 2 years. So if they have given you the services, that means next time they will charge some money from you. So next 1 or 2 years records they have to maintain. So this is only the one record. The next, like demo, if you want some kind of the demo, some products we don't know how to operate. So some persons are coming from the company and they are giving you the demo. So these are the different types of the after sales services where the records are maintained, and there is a huge records, and these are maintained with only the help of the artificial intelligence. So we have the different system, and the artificial intelligence, it is helping a particular business in satisfying their consumers in the best way. So this is the artificial intelligence, that how we are using this for providing the different types of the after sales services. Next, we have sales improvement. So any company will start its business because they want to gain profit. So if I'm going to run a business, I want maximum profit. And sales is only the parameter. When there is a huge sales, when there is an increase in the sale, we can see that there are the more opportunities of the profit. How the sales can be improved? It is a big question for all the companies. And what is the present sales level? So here, when you have all the records of your previous sales, so with the help of these records, there is a particular team. This team will work for making strategies. With the help of your strategy, you can generate and predict the accurate forecast of your business sale. That means in the future, how much you can increase, how much you can see an increase in your total sales or in your market share. So if you want to increase your market share, you should have the previous data. If you have the previous data, easily you can make efforts to increase it. So when we are doing a study of our historical data of the sales, and when we are doing analysis of this, we can also identify the latest trend in the market. Like if whatever product you are producing and offering to the consumer, you can see that if there is a new trend, that means your product, it is not purchased by the consumer. They are not buying your product, they are buying less. That means your sales, if it has decreased. So you have to find out the reason behind this, and you can see that people, they are buying the latest trend. That means the new product which are available in the market. So you can do your study, and with the help of this, you can see that how this new trend we can integrate in our business. So for this, you have to check your resources. That means how much finance do you have, and what strategy you can use. So after doing all this analysis, you can prepare the good strategy for your business, and you can improve your sales. So the trend analysis can also be done to know the present status of the sales, and then we can make efforts to increase it. The next is price optimization. Yes, in business, we have to select a right price, because the right price is only the one thing where you can exist in the market for the long time. And every business want to survive in the market for the long time. So every business wants that their product life cycle, it should be a longer. So here, the price optimization. So whenever you are deciding the price, right price, that means how you can decide the right price. Number one, whenever you are deciding the right price, you should identify the market trends. What is going in the market? What your competitors they are doing? How many firms at present they are working? What kind of the products they are offering? What is their total cost of the production? So these things we have to analyze, and we can analyze all these things with the technologies and the techniques of AI. So AI in commerce, it is a very good thing for all of us. Because of this, we can easily make a study. We can do a research on the basis of the market trend. So we can do this thing. We can also in an analysis, we can do analysis of the competitors' prices, what they have decided, and how they are adjusting all these things. So if they are deciding a low price, so what are the strategies behind this? So maybe they are giving the good offers with the help of the software, so the techniques. So we have to understand all these things. Next, customer demand. So what your customer wants, that means what are their tastes, preference. So in the marketing, the first step is only the research. We can do the research. With the help of the research, we can know many things about the market and our competitors. So when we are doing a research, we are getting some personal details of our consumer, kind of the products they want to buy, they don't want to buy. If they buy a particular product, why they are buying, what are the reasons behind this? If they want any kind of the modification in a particular product, so we have to understand this thing. That means we have to make a study of the consumer and their taste and preference, number one. Then we have to also do a market research. Market research, it is regarding your product substitute and your complementary goods. So if your substitute is available, then how your strategy will be different. So these things, whatever we are discussing here, these things all are possible because of the technologies of the artificial intelligence. So if AI is here in our business, that means we can do a good price determination, because price is determined for the customers. So we should understand that who are your customers, what are their purchasing power, for how much they can pay, they can purchase a product. So we should understand their purchasing power, their affordability. We should identify, we should analyze. If we know their affordability, it's very easy for us to determine a price. So pricing optimization, it's one aspect where we can use the AI in the commerce. So these are the different areas or the aspects that we have discussed with regards to the application of the artificial intelligence in the commerce. Next, we have some advantages of the artificial intelligence in the e-commerce. So artificial intelligence, it can be used. We have seen that, we have discussed all things that where we can use and how we can use these things. And we have also advantages of the AI in the commerce. In the AI commerce, we have many advantages. And these advantages are not only for the business, these advantages are also for the consumers and for our society. So when the business will grow and when the new technique will come in our business, it is going to help every stakeholder in our society. So next, number one advantages is stronger search algorithm. So artificial intelligence, it is helping us in saving our time. It's very important that the consumer's time, it's very precious and we have very less time. So we want a good result in very short span of time. So this thing today's consumer, they want. And because of this, the artificial intelligence, it is a good advantages for all of them. So whenever we want quickly the result or the product which we want to buy or we want to search, and if the result is appearing in your window, on your window, so that means you can see that yes, the system is very good. A particular company services, they are very good. So for an example, if you're constantly searching for some product, like for an example, for the shoes and sneakers, if you're continuously searching, so the artificial intelligence which is present in your system, it can predict that in future or next time what you are going to search. So automatically, if you are typing SN, that means they can predict that you are searching for the sneakers. So this is a thing that next time, if you are buying same product, if you are buying in more quantities, they can automatically show the product on your screen. So this is the first advantages of the AI in the commerce, that it has the stronger search algorithm. Next is product recommendations. Yes, it has a good recommendation system. So recommendation system, that means it can recommend you that what next you can buy. So whenever we are buying a product, when we are going physically in a store, you can see that there is a salesman, and he or she, like what they are doing, they are helping us in buying the product. Like they can show us many varieties. They can tell us that, ma'am or sir, you can buy this product. This product has these features. They can show us. So whenever they are showing these products to you, you can see that yes, this product, it is very good. So showing the product, that means they can analyze what do you want, and after this they can show. In the same way, when we are dealing with a system or a technology, artificial intelligence, it can recommend many products to you, and these products, they can be your demand. That means in the future you can buy the same products. So for an example, if you recently have purchased a smartphone or any mobile phone, if you have purchased, it's sure that you will need a mobile cover. So they know that that you have, if you have purchased, the next time you are going to buy, so they can show you. Many times the businesses, they are creating demand. So if this thing, that means maybe you have a mobile phone cover already at your home, you are not going to buy that particular mobile cover. Yes, you are not going to buy that thing, but still the company, they are creating, still they are creating the demand, that you can see if attractive covers are there and with the offers they are showing in front of you, you will be attracted. If you will be attracted, then you can buy. So it is going to indirectly increase the sale of a companies. So artificial intelligence, it's very good for the commerce, for the business, and it can also increase your sale because it has the recommendation feature. It can expect, it can predict that what in future you are going to buy, so it can also recommend you the many things. Next is better inventory management. So inventory, it is the biggest task for the human beings, and in the physical form, if we have to manage this, it is very crucial problem for the business. Like what earlier we had to do, like we have a register system, we are entering all the products that we have purchased these products. So you will write their numbers, their different units you will enter, then you will enter their price. So in the physical form, you maintained all these records. Then whenever the product is sold, then automatically you will delete the product. That means you have to use any pen or thing, and you can in the physical form, you can minus that particular product. But when we see that we have many varieties, that means we have endless list of the products, and in the physical form, it is very difficult to manage all these things. So that's why we have the AI techniques. So AI techniques, it enables the business that we can enter all these details with the help of a system, with the help of a techniques, and we can enter all these details. So you can see that whenever we are going to purchase a product in a shopping mall, and you can see that there is a barcode scanner is there. So whenever we are going for the transaction, they are taking the product from us and they are scanning that particular product, and the barcode they scan, and automatically in the barcode many details like the company details and the product details, they automatically entered in the system. So within a few minutes, they can enter the details. So when they have to minus a particular product from the inventory, from the stock, they can easily do this thing. So within a few minutes, they can manage these these many varieties. So the artificial intelligence, it is helping a particular business in better inventory management. So if you have better inventory management, that means you can establish a balance between the demand and supply. So if you don't know what actually the product, how many units are there in your stock, in your inventory, so it's very difficult to make the supply according to the demand. So this is the third advantages of the artificial intelligence. Next, we have the better sales. Yes, with the help of the artificial intelligence, we can segment our market into the different groups, and we can easily decide our target market or the target audience. So many times, if we don't know this thing, what we are doing, that we have to unnecessarily spend on the advertisement, or on many promotional activities or the practices. That means if you don't know your customer, if you don't know who is going to buy you, if you don't know your target audience, it is very difficult for you. And whenever you don't know, you will spend for on all person. That means irrelevant audience, you can say, who are not interested in buying from you. So whenever you are spending on them, automatically it will increase the total cost of the production, and your budget, it will get disturbed. So when, with the help of the artificial intelligence, we have the complete details of our consumer, and you have all their personal details, their interest, their location, their gender. You have all the details, and when you have these details, you can easily know that who are your target audience, and you can make a particular advertisement for them. Like for example, if you are dealing in women's product, so if you are dealing in women product, that means you know that who are your target audience, and you will design a particular advertisement for only them. But if you don't know about this thing, so you will make the advertisement for both, for all of them. So it is like artificial intelligence, it is not wasting your money, it is helping you in increase the sale, and in balancing and in managing your total cost of the production. Next is better communication with the customers. So you can see that CRM technique we are using. So communication, it is the main key for the consumer satisfaction. Many times the consumers, they are not in the direct contact of the company's official, and because of this, what the problem we are facing, that if we have some kind of the issue, we cannot tell this issue to the higher authorities, and our problems, they are not sorted out. So in the present time, with the help of the technology, we can see that if we have some kind of issue, we can give the feedback, we can give the review to the higher authorities. Like we are going in the different restaurant, and whenever we are going, and after having the lunch or the dinner, they are asking about some feedbacks, and you can see that they are going directly to the higher authorities. So you can write these things, whatever what kind of the services you have availed, and if you have some kind of the problems, you can also tell with the help of this technique. So better communication can be established with the help of the artificial intelligence. We have the different techniques, we have the different things which are there for satisfying the consumers, and for working for the growth of the business. Next is after sale services. So after sale services, it is the one aspect where the artificial intelligence can be used. But if you want to improve them, because the after sale services are given free of cost and no money is charged from the customer. So when they are given up free of cost, so definitely the consumer should feel happy and satisfied. But many times when we are not using some techniques, we don't have the records of the consumers. When we don't have the records, it is very difficult for us to provide them the different services and to solve their problems. So it is very difficult for all of us. So these are the different advantages of the artificial intelligence for the commerce. And in the commerce, we can use the artificial intelligence, and we can work for the expansion of our business. We can work for the better customer services. So AI commerce and personalization, the future of the customer-centric shopping. So because of the artificial intelligence, the personalized services, they are provided to the consumer. That means what they want. If they want their shopping experience better, so the artificial intelligence techniques are there. We can sort out their problems within minutes, and we can provide them the better services, which can attract them, which can motivate them to buying more product in a more convenient way. After understanding all these things, now a question arises that is there any challenge in implementation of the AI commerce? That means the artificial intelligence in the field of the commerce. So yes, we have some challenges. we have some problems because some businesses, they are conducted at a very small scale. Some businesses, they are conducted at a very large scale. Some business, they have huge resources. Some businesses, they don't have. They are facing the problem of the manpower. They are facing the problem of the technologies. Many things they are facing, and because of this, we can say that it is very difficult for all the organization to implement or to integrate the artificial intelligence in the field of the commerce. So we have mainly four challenges we have identified here. The number one as technical considerations such as integration. So we have seen that how the software, how the techniques of the artificial intelligence, they are helping the present business, and it is working for the growth of the businesses. But when we are integrating some technologies, when we are seeing some technical consideration, so there is a problem that every business, they cannot do this thing because there is a need of the proper integration and compatibility with the existing system and the processes. So it is not possible for all the businesses because they should be technological friendly. If they have, they can do this thing. So there is a big problem. So there is no issue if they have this kind of the challenge. They have to do a proper planning for this, and they have to make strategies. So that's why they can integrate the artificial intelligence in their business. Next, we have data privacy. So when we see that when we are handling the customer data, and when we have many details of the consumer, or we can say that we have a strong database of the customers, but we have the many details like their personal details, their contact details, their email addresses, or their preference, their taste, their educational background, or their professions, many things we have. So when we have these details, so there is a risk arise. That means many customers, they are reluctant to give you the details. Whenever they are coming to your store and you are asking about the contact details, they are not giving to you. And specifically, if we are talking about the rural areas or the remote areas, these people, they are mainly reluctant to provide you many information. Even you are making sure that these details, they are good for them, because in future, if we have some kind of the offers or some discount, so we can directly send to you and you can come to our store. So there is a privacy risk is involved in this kind of the system, and many times these are misused. So we have to be very careful if in your business, if these things are implemented and if artificial intelligence is integrated, that means we have to work for the security of the data. So we have to make sure our customer that your data, your all the details, they are safe with us, and we will work for its security. Next is cost and resource constraints. So yes, when we are implementing these technologies, they are very expensive. If your business is conducted at a small scale, and if you don't have money, if you are facing financial problems, so in this situation, it's very difficult that you can spend for buying some softwares or some technologies. So it's very difficult for you. So for this, you have to arrange. So for the large scale industries, it's very good because they have money, they have good resources, and they can use these resources carefully for integrating the technologies. But if we talk about the small scale industries where they don't have funding, they don't have money even to start a business, how they are going to implement these technologies, how they will spend money for buying this technology, it is very, very difficult for them. So there is a need to allocate proper resources, and then they can implement these different types of the technologies. And the next and the last challenge is ethical and responsible use of artificial intelligence. So yes, whenever we have these technologies, so ethically we have to behave, and we are responsible to make sure that all the details, all the personal contact things of the consumers, they may be used only for the business purpose. So if they are not used for the business purpose, that means ethically we are wrong. So if ethically we are wrong, that means it is not good for our business. So if anything happens with a particular customer, so he or she can complain against you, and it is not good for the demand of your business and the image of your business. So when your one customer is dissatisfied, that means he or she can also stop other customers to come to store, like he can tell to his friends or family members. So we should feel the ethical responsibility of this technology, that if our company is collecting all the information, all the data with regards to their personal characteristics, so these can be used for the betterment, for the welfare of the consumer only, and not for any other purpose. So this system, it should be transparent and it should be used in more accountable manner. So these are the different challenges whenever we are using the artificial intelligence in the field of the commerce. So these are the different areas, like different aspects, like finance, in the finance sector, in the marketing sector, sales, service, human resources, procurement, supply chain, and different platforms are there where the artificial intelligence, it can be used. So thank you all of you.